Right, hello and welcome to a pub quiz. I've never done one of these before, so this is going to be fun. Definitely be fun. And let me take this off. Don't this is on. Oh. Yeah, so it's a 6-round pub quiz, all with 10 questions each. So. Also, never streamed to YouTube before, so this is quite weird. So we've got your general knowledge, you got a sports round, you got a musicals round, you got a pop culture round, you got a medical round, and then you got a science and tech round. Which there's a few easy ones and a few hard ones in sort of every round. So hopefully you like the questions and they're not too difficult or not too easy. Yeah. So we'll get started in a sec. So your first one is general knowledge. We've got 10 questions for him, and we'll get started as soon as everyone's sort of ready. So, question one of round one. In what year did Neil Armstrong land on the moon? I don't need the exact date, I just need the year. Okay. Which grunge musician took their own life on April 5th, 1994? I don't want to rush through these, that's all. I don't want to... if you want any questions repeating, just let me know. So, what war took place between 1861 and 1865? I'm not going to say where, it's just which war. Okay. What in 2018, what actress became the 13th incarnation of the Doctor? So that's Doctor Who. I should have added that bit to the question, but yeah, Doctor Who, 13th incarnation. Who plays her? Okay. Which Scottish DJ was born Adam Richard Wiles in 1984? Question 7. The Potsdam Conference in 1945 took place at the end of which war? Okay. In ballet, which A is a move where the body is supported on one leg with the other leg extended directly behind the body? In the Bible, who leads the Israelites? God, it's a hard word to say. Out of Egypt and across the Red Sea. I'll repeat 5 and 6. 5 was which Scottish? Why is that so hard to say? Scottish DJ was born Adam Richard Wiles in 1984. Oh, and 6 I skipped. Whoops. Sorry. 6 was the UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian? Sorry. Number 9, because I said 7 and 8 before. No, I've said number 9 as well. So number 10 is red, and which other colour is on the flag of Austria? Okay, so that was round 1. If any of them need repeating, just let me know before we move on to round 2. Okay, we'll move on to round 2 then. So, round 2 is your sports round. So, there's 10 questions, again, all about sports. So, question 1 is which Formula 1 driver died during the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix? Okay. Question 2. The term hole in one is used in which sport? Question 3. Who won the 2019 University Boat Race? Okay. Question 4. Which country got the most medals at the 2016 Rio Olympics? So it doesn't matter whether it's gold, silver or bronze, just the most medals at the Olympics. Okay, question 5. How many players are allowed on a basketball court from each team? So basically, how many players on one team are allowed on the court at each time? 6. Which skateboarding legend was born May 12th, 1968? Question 7. Who is the most decorated Olympian of all time? Question 8. Which England football team plays at the King Power Stadium? Okay, question 9. Who won the 2019 Six Nations? Question 10. In 2017, the England rugby team had 18 consecutive wins, but which other team also has 18 consecutive wins? Okay, so that's round 1 and 2 done. So we'll go back over the answers now, unless anyone has any questions they want me to repeat. Okay, so in what year did Neil Armstrong land on the moon? That was, of course, 1969. Question 2. Which grunge musician took their own life on April 5th, 1994? And that was Kurt Cobain. Question 3. What war took place between 1861 and 1865? That was the American Civil War. I say American really weird. I've just realised American. Question 4. In 2018, which actress became the 13th incarnation of the Doctor? That was Jodie Whittaker. I don't care about spelling, just Jodie Whittaker. Question 5. Which Scottish DJ was born Adam Richard Wiles in 1984? That was Calvin Harris. I only found out the other day myself. Question 6. The UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian? That was James Corden. Potsdam Conference in 1945 took place at the end of which war? That was World War II. Ballet, which A is a move where the body is supported on one leg with the other leg extended. A, it's juice. In ballet, which A is a move where the body is supported on one leg with the other leg extended directly behind the body? That's an arabesque, or an arabesque, however you say it, pronounce it. Arabesque. In the Bible, who led the Israelites, there we go, I said it better that time, out of Egypt and across the Red Sea? That was Moses. Or Moses. Moses? Question 10. Red and which other colour is on the flag of Austria? It's white, because it's like red and white. That was your general knowledge. Round 2, which was a sports round. Question 1 was which Formula 1 driver died during the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix? That was Ayrton Senna. There was another bloke who died the day before, but I said during the actual Grand Prix itself. Question 2, the term hole-in-one is used in which sport? That's golf. Question 3 was who won the 2019 University Boat Race? That was Cambridge. You had like a 50-50 chance to get that, so. Question 4 was which country got the most medals at the 2016 Rio Olympics? That was the USA. Question 5, how many players were allowed on the basketball court from each team at a time? was 5, because you allowed 5 from each side, so there's 10 in total, but 5. Question 6 was, which skateboarding legend was born May 12th, 1968? That was Tony Hawk, who was by far probably one of the greatest of all time. Question 7, who is the most decorated Olympian of all time? It's Michael Phelps. I think he's got like 32 medals or something. Nuts. Which England football team plays at the King Power Stadium? That's Leicester City. Question 9. Who won the 2019 Six Nations? It was Wales. I was going to go for the 2021, but because it never got finalised, no one actually technically won it. In 2017, the England rugby team had 18 consecutive wins, but which other team also had 18 wins? That was New Zealand. They matched them and then unfortunately lost the next match, which means they never... Okay, so that's round 1 and 2, so you should have a score out of 20. Round 3, which is musicals. Put your scores in the chat to let me know like how you're doing, I guess. Why not? Okay, so let's get on with round 3, I guess. So, question 1. Les Miserables, however you say it, Les Mis, is based around which historical event? Musical Cats was written by which musical composer? Well, youch. I mean, not bad. Okay, question 3. Which Willie Russell musical is set during 1960s Liverpool? Four. In what musical would you find the characters Roxy Hart, Velma Kelly, and Billy Flynn? Question 5. It's the Hard Knock Life, Tomorrow, and Little Girls are all songs in which musical? Three again. Question 3 was, which Willie Russell musical is set during 1960s Liverpool? Or set in 1960s Liverpool? Question 6. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guide you, to guard you, and to guide you. Are lyrics to which Phantom of the Opera song? So, let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you, and to guide you. Are lyrics to which Phantom of the Opera song? Question 7. Who directed the 2007 musical movie Sweeney Todd? Thought I'd put movie. Clarify, it's a movie. But it's a musical movie. Question 8. What musical is the highest grossing of all time? I don't need to know how much, I just need to know the musical. Oh, sorry. Okay, question 9. Who played Dorothy in the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz? Finally, question 10. What Hugh Jackman plays what character in The Greatest Showman? All good. That was round 3, your musical round, or musicals. Yeah, so you should have, again, 10 out of 10, a score out of 10 for that round. So now, round 4. This is your pop culture round, so anything to do with basically anything that got noticed a lot on the internet. So, question 1. In 2013, what dance meme swept the internet? Question 2. Which YouTuber? That sounded really weird. Which YouTuber surpassed 100 million subscribers in 2019? Question 3. At what location did the cast of Friends often meet? There we go. Question 4. What hangs on the back of Monica's door in the TV show Friends? Question 5. Which actor made his debut as James Bond in the film Casino Royale in 2006? Question 6. Who topped the Billboard charts with the single Love Yourself in February 2016? Question 7. What is the most disliked YouTube video ever? Question 8. What is the longest running TV show? Question 9. What US network TV show did Meghan Markle appear in for 7 seasons before obviously becoming... was... Okay, and question 10 is what is the most liked Instagram post of all time? Okay, so if we're all good with them 2 rounds, we'll move on to marking them. Okay. So question 1 of the musical round was Les Miserables, or Les Mis, is based around what historical event? And that is the Paris Rebellion. I thought it was the French Revolution. Turns out it wasn't. It was the Paris Rebellion. Okay, and question 2. The musical Cats was written by which musical composer? And this bloke does all of them. Andrew Lloyd Webber. Andrew Lloyd Webber. He does a lot of them anyway. So, yeah. Okay, question 3. Which Willie Russell musical is set during 1960s Liverpool? That is Blood Brothers, which is the only musical I've actually seen in person. Question 4. In what musical would you find the characters Roxy Hart, Velma Kelly and Billy Flynn? That is Chicago. Question 5 was It's the Hard Knock Life, Tomorrow and Little Girls are all songs in which musical? That's Annie. 6. Let Me Be Your Freedom, Let Daylight Dry Your Tears, I'm Here With You, Beside You, To Guard You and To Guide You are lyrics to which Phantom of the Opera song? That's All I Ask of You. Question 7 was who directed the 2007 musical Sweeney Todd? That's Tim Burton. Question 8. What musical is the highest grossing of all time? That's Lion King. I actually looked up the number. It's like 1.4 billion, which is just ridiculous. Question 9. Who played Dorothy in the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz? It's Judy Garland. 10 was Hugh Jackman plays what character in The Greatest Showman? That's P.T. Barnum. Okay, so then you should have 10 out of 10 or 10 scores, a score out of 10 for that round. So we'll move on to round 4, which was obviously the pop culture one. So in 2013, what dance move swept the internet? It was the Harlem Shake or Harlem Shuffle. Shake or Shuffle. I'll accept both. Question 2 was which YouTuber surpassed 100 million subscribers in 2019? That was PewDiePie. Question 3. At what location did the cast of Friends often meet? Central Perk, which was the CAF. Question 4. What hangs on the back of Monica's door in the TV show Friends? It was a yellow picture frame. Which actor made his debut as James Bond in the film Casino Royale in 2006? It was Daniel Craig, whose last film is the next. Question 6 was who topped the Billboard charts with the single Love Yourself in February 2016? It was Justin Bieber. Question 7. What is the most disliked YouTube video ever? Rewind 2018. Question 8 was what is the longest running TV show? And that's Simpsons, which is it's also matched with Gunsmoke, I believe, but Simpsons had more episodes. So if you've got Gunsmoke, you can have the point as well. Question 9 was what US network TV show did Meghan Markle appear in for 7 seasons? That was Mad Men. And question 10 was what is the most liked Instagram post of all time? And it's actually just a photo of an egg. It's just an egg. I think it was by like World Record Egg or something. I think the thing was called. Okay, so now you got your final 2 rounds, and then we'll wrap it up. So yeah, again, let me know your score out of them 20 or out of the 40. It's up to you. But round 5 is your medical round. Now, I did a lot of looking up for this. Some of them are quite hard, some of them are quite easy. We'll see. So, question 1. What is the procedure called where an anaesthetic is injected close to the spinal cord? Two, how long does it take for frostbite to set in once your body reaches sub-zero temperatures? Question 3. Who discovered penicillin? Four. In which part of the body are the lacrimal glands? So that's lacrimal. Five. To the nearest degree centigrade, what is the average temperature of a human? Question 6. A portion of your stomach protrudes through a hole in your diaphragm and upwards into your chest. You have a what? So it's a medical condition I'm looking up for, or a medical thing. Question 7. What was founded July 5th, 1948 in England? So what was founded July 5th, 1948 in England? Question 8. What is a more common name for the disease variola? Or variola? Variola or variola? Question 9. What medical condition did Stephen Hawking have? Finally, question 10. How many people are estimated to have died due to the plague? Just to the nearest, million, I'd say. Okay, so is there any questions that need repeating for round 5? Okay, so round 6 is your final round, which is your science and tech. So again, there's a couple of easy ones and a couple of hard ones in this. Okay. Question 1. Who co-founded Apple with Steve Jobs and Ronald Wayne? So who co-founded Apple with Steve Jobs and Ronald Wayne? Okay. Question 2. In which year was the Sony PlayStation released? So the PS1. In what year was it released? Question 3. What was the first name of the inventor of the Geiger counter? So what was the first name of the inventor of the Geiger counter? Question 4. What do the letters AVG stand for in the AVG antivirus computer software? What do the letters AVG stand for in the AVG antivirus computer software? Okay. Question 5. FTP moves a file between a computer and a server, but what does it stand for? So what FTP moves a file between a computer and a server, but what does it stand for? So what does FTP stand for? Okay. Question 6. If a URL ends with .mx, in which country would you expect it to be based? So if a URL ends with .mx, in which country would you expect it to be based? That was my shoulder. Jesus, that was loud. Okay. Question 7. What does the acronym www. stand for? So when you type in your website www. blah blah blah, what does www. stand for? Question 8. In which decade was the Hubble Space Telescope launched? So, which decade was the Hubble Space Telescope launched? Nine. Which mobile phone company makes the 3310? So which mobile phone company makes the 3310? Question 10, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, so I apologise. Which type of technology was named after Danish Norwegian king Harald Blatun, or Blaton? So, which type of technology was named after Danish Norwegian king Harald Blatun? $30, and then we'll go through all of the answers for the last 2 rounds, and then that'll be it. Plus amount of drink, so. So, round 5, question 1 was, what is the procedure called where an anaesthetic is injected close to the spinal cord? And if you've ever had a kid, you'd know it's an epidural. Because I believe that's like the most common use. Question 2 was how long does it take for frostbite to set in once your body reaches sub-zero temperatures? That'd be 30 minutes. It is 15 minutes once your body reaches an even lower temperature, but between that is about 30 minutes. So, question 3, who discovered penicillin? That was Alexander Fleming. 4 was in which part of the body are the lacrimal glands? It's your eyes. 5, to the nearest degree centigrade, what is the average temperature of a healthy human? It's 37 degrees. 6 was a portion of your stomach protrudes through a hole in your diaphragm and upwards into your chest. You have a what? What you have is a hiatal hernia. Question 7 was what was founded July 5th, 1948 in England? It's the NHS, which is doing bits for us right now. 8. What is a more common name for the disease variola? It's smallpox. Question 9. What medical condition did Stephen Hawking have? Now, I'll give you a bonus point if you get the full name, which is an amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS. So if you get ALS, you get a point. If you get amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, that is a mouthful, you get 2 points because you've got the full. Question 10. How many people are estimated to have died during the plague? It's 25 million. Round 6, which was your science and tech round. Question 1 was who co-founded Apple with Steve Jobs and Ronald Wayne? It was Steve Wozniak. Question 2 was in which year was the Sony PlayStation released, so the PS1? That was 1994. 3 was what was the first name of the inventor of the Geiger counter? And that was Hans or Hans. Question 4. What do the letters AVG stand for in the AVG antivirus computer software? Stands for antivirus guard, so it's kind of in the title really. It's antivirus guard, antivirus software, so AVG stands for antivirus guard. FTP moves a file between a computer and a server, but what does it stand for? Well, it stands for File Transfer Protocol. Six, if a URL ends with .mx, in which country would you expect to be in or expected to be based? That's Mexico. What does the acronym www stand for? It's World Wide Web. 8. In which decade was the Hubble telescope launched? It's the 1990s. Question 9. Which mobile phone company makes the 3310? That's Nokia. You remember the old Nokia bricks, the 3310s. You could launch at a wall and they wouldn't break. Question 10 was which type of technology was named after Danish Norwegian king Harald Blatun? That was Bluetooth. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this pub quiz. If you did enjoy it, let me know and I'll be sure to do another one maybe next Friday. Who knows? I haven't got an end screen, so it's just going to end because I haven't made one yet. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.